about the art of cursive in the day and age of laptops and tablets. We know less kids are learning the classic writing style in school.
Well, there's still plenty of kids who do learn it in school, but for the kids where it's not part of the curriculum, some of them are even staying after class if they want to learn.
Nice little extracurricular activity. We caught up with a school in Madison where kids are eager learners, and their teacher is just happy to share the skill. Kids in class after school? It's not detention. In fact, this extra credit is classic.
A lot of children are excited about learning cursive, so it's a great carrot to get them to write.
They're learning the lost art of cursive writing. For years, a required lesson, it's been off the curriculum for years. Most recently, thanks to Common Core requirements. And as Fran Manganello tells it,
because we were going to computers, that most of the children were typing their writing out.
She retired from teaching in 2010 when cursive left Island Avenue School in Madison. Now it's back as part of an after-school program, and so is Fran, teaching 9th, 3rd, and 4th graders.
What we do is we practice the letter on the page, and we make a few of them, and then their job is to go home and complete the rest of the page so that they're practicing the letter.
Educators say there's more to it than just learning how to sign your name. It's good for memory skills and better focusing.
It's great for kids that are having some trouble with eye-hand coordination.
But what do the kids say?
As one of the children in the class said, it's very fancy.
And that's the feeling in over a dozen states where in the last 3 years, cursive writing has been brought back into the state education standard. Experts believe it engages the brain more freely, but Fran, she believes the lost art of cursive is more than just creative writing. She believes this pen makes a mightier student.
I hope that it makes its way back. I think it's an important skill.
It is fancy. That's what my girls call it too.
She was very proud to teach this. She was a retired teacher. When she left, as we mentioned in the story, cursive went away, which to me just doesn't make sense at all. But again, we were discussing earlier, when do you use it? When could you use it? You know, checks are not the big thing they used to be. Signing your name is, should be, you should know cursive for that, but it's not mandatory.
Right.
So it's nice to see something old school come back.
Well, also, if you're thinking about it, when we used to be writing our stories or our creative writing, our assignments, we would write it in cursive.
That's right.
Once we learned, but the kids now, they're still writing, handwriting. They're not just doing everything on the computer, but they're just not doing it in cursive.
Which is good to have, and there are uses for it, especially for not just for writing, but for reading old things that people used to. So I get that. My worry was always, there's always so much time in the day in class. So if you're teaching cursive, what are you not teaching? And I'm not saying we should or we shouldn't, because I used to be of the opinion that, all right, let's not teach it. Maybe let's teach coding or something more modern. Sure. But then other people said, we're only looking at maybe a couple of weeks. You couldn't teach coding in that anyway. Right. So, okay.
Things change,
But you always have to consider the opportunity cost.
Sure, right.
That's a good point.
All right. Well, coming up next on the Fox 61 Morning News.